Saikou Squad, what's good? So by now you've seen that video of the dude. He was pretty big. Guess he was a wrestler. They were trying to say he didn't have experience, but he did. He was going with the smaller black belt. Dude was in turtle position. The black belt dude, he thought he was Leo Vera. He tried to do the forward roll, take the back thing, snap the dude's neck, sued him for a bunch of money, and then now it's like a big old thing, right? Because now like Jiu-Jitsu is kind of turning into like dojo, like that's just like even in the bigger names, bro. Jiu-Jitsu is getting too big for its own good. That's my opinion on it. So even if you get a black belt, a lot of the guys that are even like competing right now, they haven't even been competing a long time. They're just really good athletes. They've only been around for like 5 years, and like you need to at least put that decade in, so you have like body awareness. You've been around, you kind of know a little bit about everything. There's a lot of guys right now that are just really good at one thing. But in terms of the back take, let's just show how to do it, and then I'll talk about a little philosophy on it first. Okay, so go ahead, turtle position. So when you're here, it takes both parties, right? The guy that's on top and the bottom, because typically if she's posting with her head, like with her forehead on the mat like a wrestler, that's just not good for jiu-jitsu, bro, because guys are gonna push into your posts. It's better to bend than break. You want to be bamboo. So pretty much what he did, I think his head was tilted to the right, and then he took him that way, but then when he rolled, it went that way. Boom. Okay, so that's bad. You don't want that to happen. So just don't do that. In the gi, sit up real quick. Okay, so in the gi, there's lapels here. So I'm able to, if I have double unders, that's the Leo Vera. Take out the slack out, and then when I have this grip on, it's a rope around her neck, right? When you have this grip and you pull, that makes her head go down. Okay, no gi, you don't have that. So there's like an old video of Gary Tonin teaching the same move a little bit. Come back up a little bit with me. Yeah. So when he goes to the seatbelt, when he puts pressure, he doesn't jump over the, sit up real quick. So my lock is gonna say it's in the middle of her chest, here like this. You wanna take it shallow to her neck. So now I have space in my shoulder. Go back down. So if I go here, I can't really put too much shoulder pressure. Bring it here and then stuff her head down. Now I have shoulder pressure, and you're able to kind of sprawl, walk around. Her head's already tucked, and then as you go, boom, you fall right onto the back. Okay? Probably came out of flavor with that, but that's a lot safer way just to be jumping on people. So that's the way I'll teach it. I don't really teach the jumping, because the old school way he did it, I think even Leo Vera like put his forehead on the mat. I'm scared to put my forehead on the mat. I don't really do forward rolls. Even when I do rolls, I go over my shoulders, because I myself have had neck surgery, 2 cervical artificial discs in there, so I don't mess with my neck. So it's just always better to be safe. So go back down again. When you're in this position, you shouldn't ever be just jumping on people. Even if it's like you see like the Kani Basami scissor leg takedown to get into the heel hook, that's banned in a lot of gyms, and you'll see dudes just do it. It's crazy, but you can't just jump on people, man. Come on, especially your black belt. He should have known better. But I don't know how long he's been training. I don't know how long he's been around. But there's better ways to do it, bro. So let's just go over quick ones real quick. You can literally just hit it from the seatbelt, bro. It's not that hard. I want to get my knee. You have to have pressure, even if they're bigger. You gotta put pressure on them. Get your knee above their shoulder line, right here. If it's low, and I pull her on top of me, even though she's smaller, look, I'm gonna miss the hooks. Okay? Go back down. As you go, the knee has to be high, and then you can use your seatbelt grips to suck your elbows back, sucking her into you, staying tight, and then now it's easy just for 1, 2, just to slide the hooks in. Very, very simple. Okay. Another thing I'll do is something I talked about before in just jiu-jitsu, very basic. You just need one option each position. You need an attack, you need know how to defend, and you need a solid escape. Okay, just to have a basic overview of jiu-jitsu. And then once you have two from each position, you know jiu-jitsu. It's pretty simple. You can just go back and forth between those two. But, so, go back down. So, say they're not giving you the back, they're being really strong, they're being based up, then it's really easy. Switch, watch something else. Go to the truck, okay? If not, as soon as they start feeling me do this, maybe they start turning, then it's okay to start going back to the back. So, that's another jiu-jitsu philosophy that you should have by black belt, is not being stingy with your technique. Because when I'm going rolling with someone who's a lot newer than me, I'm just gonna do whatever they give me. I'm not gonna force anything. That's when accidents happen. Don't force shit. Let's go over one more thing that's really bad that all the white belts do. Don't do this. They'll be rolling with their buddies, okay? Say they're like this. Say she was in a position like that, turtle position. They'll seat belt each other, and then when they look to take the back, they'll pull each other straight back. Well, look, all her weight is on her ankles right now. She might have flexible ankles, but she might not. But if I continue taking her this way, it's gonna like foot lock her, okay? It doesn't always happen, but it's there. All I have to do is keep taking her back this way, and she might snap her ankle. You don't know what people's legs are in.
I'm an old lady.
Okay, so that's really bad. Don't take your partner straight back. Go back down. Like I said, take them to the side. Okay, you want to collapse. If you want to be extra heavy, you can switch your, if you want momentum, you switch your seatbelt, then you just hop, boom, and it's very easy to take them over. Don't take them back over their ankles. This is really bad, okay? You gotta keep your training partner safe.
So you can train.
So you can train, and if you're like clumsy, hurting everybody, no one's gonna want to train with you. Okay, so that's probably the main thing, you know? I'm pretty sure that dude was like newer, but probably had a wrestling background. There was a little bit of ego going on. The black belt probably like, F you, I'm gonna hit you with this crazy forward roll, back take, didn't work out, and then he got hurt. But then it's also on whoever's teaching, it's on their shoulders to be able to teach them body awareness first. Because not everybody knows, like, if the pressure's going here, they're gonna try and fight it like that Benejo did, and he broke his neck. So you have to, like, you really need basics. You really need to know how to learn how to roll. There's ways on like how to receive the technique properly, right? So like, say when go on your back real quick. Out. Like when she does like the basic bridge and roll escape, bridge me. She's stretching in the middle of my video. Okay, she traps it. Okay, and then she's still looking to roll. Oh, turn this way. She's looking to roll this way, right? If I keep my hand flat like this, I might freaking wrist lock myself and break my wrist. Okay, so then we teach them to cut the head. So as she rolls me over, my wrist is safe. But look at all the weight's going here, man. My wrist is gonna, if it doesn't break, it's gonna get tweaked and you're gonna be out for a while. So there's just basic little body awareness, things like that. Before, I didn't really agree with like the Gracie Academy, and they didn't let like their white belts roll or whatever. But now it's like, bruh, jiu-jitsu's getting too big for itself. Just do positional stuff. Learn how to defend it. Learn how to get the technique done on you. Learn what an armbar feels like. There's so many times over the years, like, where I've had dudes in armbars, and like, I just let it go. And they're like, oh, I got out. I'm like, I'm gonna let you go, bro, because you're just dumb. You're gonna let your arm snap. Guy, especially when Lachlan came out with the K-guard, and everybody was hitting that, and your basic instinct is to roll back, and then as you step back, you're gonna break your own knee. Mm-hmm. So there's been so many times where I just let go of that. Mm-hmm. Even dudes who are like higher belt now. Belts are moving way too quick nowadays. I don't really believe in belts, but like, belts are moving too quick. So just really learn the technique, learn how to defend it, but learn how to do it safely. That's the main thing. That's the main thing I work with my guys. So yeah, make sure you don't break each other's necks doing jiu-jitsu. Saikou MMA, safety tip of the day.